Okay, this is for divine feminine and masculine, right? I ran across like a paper upstairs that I had with songs for a karaoke that I never got a chance to sing. So when I read the songs, right, they seem like they flows with the masculine and feminine, right? So I said, I'm just gonna mention the songs, right? So you can kind of look them up on YouTube and kind of listen to them, right? The masculine song is, because I feel it goes with him. I'm working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. And we got the masculine. It made me feel like a man inside, because I love to see you cry. Get what I'm saying? But in reality, you needed to be a man, right? You thought the grass was greener. You thought you can have your cake and eat it too. But you thought it was alright to lose your feminine. And you're saying you're really sorry, but you're lying. Because you shouldn't have done it. Anything you do, you mean to do. Unless it's an actual accident, like somebody stepped on your toe by mistake. You made the choices you made willingly. Nobody had you at gunpoint telling you to walk away from your feminine. You did it on your own. You thought it all well through and through. You was alright with it. So that's a lie. So you can't be working your way back to your feminine when you won't even tell the truth from the beginning. And the truth is, you meant to walk away from her. You ain't think she was good enough, or whatever you thought about her. That's what you start with. Being truthful and being a man, right? Face reality. So we're here with the feminine. So the song for the feminine is Lisa Colt Jam. I'm all cried out over you. You all cried out. You done did your crying, whatever crying you was going to do over that guy. That masculine, that is. You done it, and you over and done with that thing. You been there, done that. Get what I'm saying? So I'm going to say a little bit of that. Apologies not accepted at my heart, to all the hearts you collected. All I gave you, all of me. How was I to know you would weaken so easily? And oh, you left me so confused, 'cause I'm all cried out over you. So if you want to hear it in its entirety, you got to go look it up. Because I changed it a little bit because I can't remember exactly how it goes unless I hear the music a little bit, right? So you get my drift. We got the feminine saying she cried out, she over that thing. So don't come back her direction. You don't come back to her for second place. She not second place. You don't come back for her for second place. She's always going to be first place. Always. When you look at people when they in sports and all, and they get those medals up there, you got that person up there, even though they got second place, they really want that medal, that top one. Get my drift. You don't come backwards and then try to make somebody when you thought all the time they wasn't nobody. Get my drift. Okay? So this is for this is going to be my first one. I say going to be my Sage. Let me just make it short, my Sagittarius. So all my love cards mixed up in here for the Sage. So let's just flow for my Sage. Or should I shouldn't get the wetting cards and take all the wetting out. Or should I go this way? I don't know. I'm going to flow this way for my Sagittarius. You know what I just said? How was your feminine to know? Feminine to know that you was going to weaken so easily. That means, how did she know she had a weak man on her hands? Can I tell it like it is? How did she know that she had a weak man on her hands? She thought you was like she was, right? You was weak for whoever you was weak for. You thought the grass was green on the other side, and you got to see that that grass was just a bunch of weeds. Now you want to run back to where growth at, right? But it don't work like that. People got feelings. Time then went by. People then went on with their lives. People then learned. People then healed. Get what I'm saying? You don't get to come back and barge in somebody's life because, oh, things ain't working for you. It don't work like that. Not in the real world. Maybe in your world. You was in control back then because you made the decisions for you. You don't make the decisions for the feminine. She's in control of her life and what she wants for her life, like you made for yours back then. And she not going backwards for you or nobody else. If you ain't walking beside her, you're not going to be walking with her. And you supposed to be walking beside her back then. But you decided, no, she wasn't good enough. So this for my Sagittarius. You know I'm nice Sagittarius. I just say some things sometimes, right? It seems like I'm a little mean. But I'm a sweetie, my Sage. If you know me, if you actually not really know me, because nobody really know the brass love one, but I mean a little bit of me, a little piece of me. I'm a sweetie, my Sagittarius. But I just got to call it what it is. You heard somebody say call a spade a spade. He wrong. And you not going to have me on here not saying he wrong. I bite my tongue first. He wrong. Any of them, all of them is wrong. Because they measured you and tested you and looked at you for what you had, what you look like and everything else. And they summed you up and said, oh no, she ain't quite good enough. No, she ain't good enough. Oh, I pass on her. Oh, but I have her stick around a little bit I can use for whatever reason or in case something go wrong. I don't think so. You're not going to be nobody's backup. You might have been a backup back then, but you no longer a placement in a backup, not my Sage. So we got right here, not my Sage feminine. You had to make sure this person was an adult, God says, because it could fool you. This person was immature. Look what God says. And he's starving for power. He put you to torture. I mean, as far as love. Get what I'm saying? It was a masquerade. So right now, whoever you was talking to, whoever he is taking some kind of pills or drinking. Whoever he was, whoever it is. But he wants you to believe that he don't do that now. So you probably know he was because he trying to get you to believe him. Look at him. Pick me, Sage. I miss you. Oh yeah. All right. Because you had to cut the cord on him. These are faded. Because God said, if this person not godly, you got to cut the cord on him, masculine or no masculine. Life itself was like a jigsaw puzzle for that person. You with that person. Person had addictions, right? Person need to find out why that person even stuck with having addictions of whatever kind, right? That person had, but you also had addictions. And that was holding on to this person, get my drift. Person was hateful to you, but it was in his genetics. Get what I'm saying? He wants you, when you fight for this love, my Sage, because he gonna try to communicate with my Sage, because he tried to control the Sage and keep you stuck, just stuck, where you don't grow and get nowhere in life. Maybe just to hold on to him, but God gave you grace, my Sagittarius, to eat. Some kind of way he did some kind of bullying of you, however he did it. Here he is, I'll love you forever. Well, okay then, if he say so, right? This was Sage back then. But this Sage now, because you love him. You love him. You just not in love. Get my drift, right? You just not in love. You love him. You just not in love, right? But this is him now. This is him saying, I love you. Because I feel he in love. But you don't have nothing to do with that, right? You gonna be bold and brave in this thing, and you had to keep trucking because he was guilty as charged as far as how he treated the Sagittarius as it exists. Because my Sage was crying out at the house some kind of way. All of us was back then, whenever it happened, and that's a fact, right? But now this person doing some crying anxiety or whatever at whatever house this person living in. Because this person needed to let spirit in. Boom. But back then you had to let God in to actually help heal yourself. We got numbers, could be part of anything. Even now to October the 4th, take it however. You might read the Bible. This person might read the Bible. Might be dealing with a church person in general. You might be going to school dealing with a thesis or any kind of paperwork from any place, from police department, hospital, whatever it could be. You wanted pleasant times back then, but you ain't get it. Right? But this person want pleasant times now with the Sage, right? You might like red. This person might like red, but back then God needed you to let go of this person, right? Because he wasn't godly, and go get your mission. You see what this card says, right? But right now this person want to do what? He want pleasant times, and he want to go get his mission, and he feel you his mission now. So his mission is to come communicate with you now, but back then he felt you wasn't even worthy. He want to capture it. Look at him. He want to capture, because everything is about him, right? Get what I'm saying? He want to capture. He don't care about what you want. He's still coming back the same old way though. Back then he wasn't caring what you thought like, and he still seemed like he doing the same thing, because he want to capture raw love. He feel he captured raw love, and it's real. He feel he in love. But you felt like this back then, that you was in love. Like I say, you love him. You just not in love. There's a difference, people. Right? Sing when you get mad, my Sagittarius. Back then, he might have thought you didn't have anything to bring to the table. He was summing you up off of whatever you look like or whatever it was. He thought you ain't had nothing to bring to the table as far as giving him or adding to his life or whatever he's thinking like. But right now, he still might be wondering what you bringing to the table. I don't know. Or he might tell you what he gonna try to bring. I don't know. He caused a disturbance in your life back then. Whenever it was, back then. I said it 2 times, right? Whenever it was, though, he caused a disturbance in your life. Because you was living a pipe dream dealing with this person. God needed you to cut that cord and get away from this person. Right? But right now, God telling you, don't let this person come back in your life and cause a disturbance in your life, because you're going to be living a pipe dream in the present. Last card for the Sagittarius. How do you know it's true? Anything that I just said right there, right? Because how you really going to know it's true? Because it's going to be lighting a fire in you to let you know it's true. What the brass love said. Because this person come back your way, try to do this, that, and when you get hooked up with this person again, you're going to be living a pipe dream. Things going to be going south. First card, God said this person was starting for power, and it probably didn't stop because it seemed like he trying to come back. Because he's very immature. Person ain't think you was good enough. And anytime people like that, it irks me. People think they better than somebody. You're not better than nobody else. You know, so how can you even trust people like that? Somebody judging you and thinking all kind of ways about you from the beginning, and then all of a sudden they want to talk to you later on. I mean, you still got on your mind all the ways they thought about you. None of that really went away. That's still inside the person, you ask me. Really? It ain't like it just went away. You know, if somebody died, you know that you can go on with your life and everything. But you know the person ain't here. That's what you gotta do, is think about the person and say, wait a minute, oh yeah. I mean, it ain't gone nowhere. It's just tucked to the side. The person still meant what the person meant. I don't care how much this person feel like this person in love right now. The person meant what the person meant. Everything the person meant and felt about you. Right now, the person feel the person got something to gain. That's why the person coming back to you, or want to come your way, because the person want to gain from you. Right? Because I don't see no card saying the person want to bring you anything and give you anything or nothing like that. Get what I'm saying? It's still about this person. So this for my Sagittarius.